This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of April 17th, 2017. What shifted for you last week? What did you change? What did you let go of? What blew open? We now figure out what we're going to do about all of that. It's a highly, highly astrologically active week. And if you've been feeling lately like you've been suspended in animation, this week promises to move you out of that, if not outright yank it. So here are some of the gear shifts. As the week starts, Venus has already stationed direct, finishing a retrograde motion that has been going on since March 9th. Venus affects how we deal with each other. She's the goddess of love. She rules money, creativity, beauty, aesthetics, basically everything we value. And she is now moving out of a 5 to 6 week re-evaluation period, revisiting, rediscovering what is most important to us. Alliances have shifted and rearranged. And see if you are not yourself clearer about yourself and what matters most to you. And that's part of the second, third, and fourth really big gear shifts of the week, which happen kind of in a clump, coloring Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And they have the effect of stabilizing our reaction, our response to everything that's happened lately, or at least a good portion of it, helping us locate and hang on to our own sense of self, ethics, integrity, and maybe simply feeling a lot more stable, grounded, calm. We're more at one internally, regardless of what is going on out in the world or between us and other people. And this sense of groundedness and calm and stability grows more and more concrete as the sun moves into Taurus and links with retrograde Mercury. Watch for a heightened awareness of your physical experience, a heightened awareness of what you actually value and need and have around you, a heightened awareness of yourself as a physical being, and possibly a moment of assimilation of the Venus retrograde. What it means for you in very tangible, concrete ways, and especially in how this is showing up in your thinking about yourself. This could be a milestone moment in embracing your own worth in some way. And at this point, the soundtrack to Jaws starts playing ever so softly off in the distance. And it's going to stay there for months as Pluto retrogrades and gives us yet another opportunity to clean up, repair, and restructure foundations, to let the deep junk that's way down below come to the surface, show itself to either be a treasure or a weird little beastie that can shrink and shrivel when it comes to consciousness and attention. Think of it as a background program that's going to be going on no matter what else we're doing. You don't have to make it happen. You don't have to put effort into it, although, of course, any effort put into cleaning up and purging, particularly the deep, icky stuff, generally pays off very nicely at some point. Just know a process is underway that's going to work itself out. And in the meantime, we're all going to get really busy. The planet of communication returns to Aries. Could bring fighting words. Could just make all of our getting around, all of our talk and information flow and processing and communicating, could make it all highly lively, very assertive, very energetic. And again, Mercury is still retrograde, so we are picking up loose threads, cleaning up old information, attacking old business. I've been posting amusing Mercury retrograde images on the Empowerment Unlimited Facebook page. You might check those out if things get particularly weird. And also remember that I do have a guide to handling Mercury retrograde in 2017, posted at Om Times. And the second reason for the uptick in activity is Mars, the ruler of our drive, how we go about doing things and going after what we want. Mars is entering the sign of Gemini, which is multitasking central. And it's interesting to note, at this point, retrograde Mercury will be in the sign that Mars rules, and Mars will be in the sign that Mercury rules. This starts on the 21st. Those of you who have been following along at home probably know by now that this is a special condition called a mutual reception, which means each is in the other's sign, and anything that happens to one of them resonates with the other. So all of our actions have a lot of information and volatility and going back and forth and running after shiny objects to them. And all of our communication has a forceful, perhaps assertive, perhaps aggressive, perhaps bold character to it. It'll be easy to let this turn life into a frenzy, topsy-turvy, going every which way, but it's just as possible that you could choose to approach this with a bit of focus so that you consciously, mindfully balance everything that's going on. Consciously multitasking rather than distractedly. That's my challenge for you. Let me know how it works. The homing thought of the week comes from the old children's book, The Little Engine That Could. I think I can, I think I can. The song of the week, A Change in Me, from the musical Beauty and the Beast. And the image of the week is juggling 3, 4, 5 balls at once, expertly. Come hang out with me online on Friday at noon Eastern Daylight Time for my Facebook Live Astro Chat about the Taurus new moon. It's happening a bit ahead of schedule. It's kind of appropriate for Mars being in Gemini. So that will be on Friday the 21st at the Om Times Magazine Facebook page. The link to it is at my site on the calendar page at empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.